Howdy everybody, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, I know, another box in the studio, another guitar. I wasn't intending to buy this one, to be perfectly honest, and it came up and it was just a price which was absolutely too good to pass up on, because I have been looking at one of these for quite a while. And last week I sold a ton of gear from my studio, just, you know, guitars and pedals and processors and stuff like that. So there was money in the bank, which I didn't intend to spend, but then it's just too good to pass up this one. So you already know from the thumbnail that there is an EVH guitar in here, because I don't actually have any EVH style guitars. Yes, yeah, I know. I kind of like them just a little bit. Not just the aesthetic, but also the playability, the feel. The necks are just amazing. I got that Striped Series, the red one, not too long ago. And I got it on a whim because I loved the color of it. I wanted something alternate to my Frankenstrap. And the neck on it is just sublime. The way it plays is just incredibly good. I floated the bridge on it. Anyways, I love the guitar. So in here is something which is going to complement the army of EVH guitars that I already have. So I'm going to take it out of the box and show you, and we're going to take a proper look at it. This one's been pimped out as well. It's pre-owned and it's been completely pimped out, which was awesome to see. So all right, enough of me blabbing. You want to see what's in here? Let's break this open. I haven't seen it myself. It's still sealed. Look. Yeah, totally. Look, it's completely and utterly kind of, yeah, sealed. All right, I'm gonna grab a blade and I'm gonna open this up. So see you in a second. And it comes with a case. Yeah, an EVH case with stripes on it. This is very, very cool, and I have been waiting for this for quite a while. Now, you might be able to tell from some of the decal what's in here, but I'm going to open this up and show you guys. So I'll put this on the floor and let's take a look what's inside. Ta-da! How cool is this? Oh my goodness. You know, I do like these EVH guitars. The necks on them are fantastic. Wow, this is pretty cool. This has been actually relicked a little bit. This is obviously an EVH Striped Series. This is the Bumblebee guitar, the black and yellow, which is the 1979 guitar. It's been pimped out. It has some brass tuners on the Floyd Rose. Has the detuner, which is stock on these guitars. The pickup's been changed to this white pickup, which I understand is a Wolfgang pickup. So that's really, really cool. And look at the neck. I'll show you some close-ups of this. The neck looks like it's been relicked a little bit, which is just super, super awesome. I love that about this. It makes it look like it's been worn in, and it feels great. It feels absolutely fantastic, and it obviously has the hooks rather than the you know, the strap buttons on it, which is cool. So I'll have to figure out a strap for this now. The problems I have to face. I'm kidding. But awesome, very, very awesome. At the back as well, you can see that it has a brass block on the Floyd, and it has a tram stopper as well, so it keeps it really stable. I'm actually gonna float this bridge just like I did on the other one, because it floats really, really well. It floats absolutely awesomely. And it also has a brass claw on it as well, or what looks like a brass claw anyways. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's been relicked a little bit. The sheen has been taken off, so it's kind of a matte finish on it, which is pretty cool. A little bit dings and stuff on there. You know, somebody tried to relic it, and that's cool. This is going to be a proper player's guitar in the studio. It's a really good addition. Alrighty, so I'm going to show you some close-ups, and then I'm going to plug it in and let's play some stuff on this absolute awesome EVH guitar. I finally have a Bumblebee. Well, actually I have two, because a few weeks ago Yeah, I made that one, yeah, from one of my other guitars which I wasn't using. But that's slightly different. That's completely kind of like, that's like a Frankenstrat Bumblebee type of thing. This is different because this was always just a single pickup or didn't have the routes in the neck in the middle, etc, etc. So this was always a different guitar. So that one is kind of like my Frankenstrat, but a yellow and black variation on it, and yellow and black and bronze in my case. Alrighty, enough talking from me. I want to hear this thing. I want to plug it in and play it. I am absolutely loving this guitar. It's such a great addition to my collection. You know what, it looks great, it feels great, it plays great, this neck is fantastic, and you know what, this relic job with the matte finish, I love it. It is really cool. It's very much me. Yeah. It's an old relic like me. And all the upgrades are super stunning. I really like that. There are a couple of changes that I am going to make. I am going to shim the neck and basically float the bridge because I just like it like that. I've done that to my red striped guitar and the bar just flutters and it floats so nicely. It is so cool to play that guitar. So I want to do the same thing to this guitar. I love the fact that it's quite lightweight as well. This body is lightweight and it just resonates beautifully. When I played the track that you just heard, man, it was just so cool in the room. I was actually using the IK Multimedia 7879 pack, which was done by Jim Gorsted. It's an absolutely killer IK Multimedia Tonex pack. If you want to grab it, I'll leave a link in the description box below and the first comment as well, so you can go and check that out. But do check that out if you want some Van Halen tones, and then you can plug in your EVH Striped Series guitar into that and get some very cool Van Halen sounds. I even used the preset called Without Love, which is basically based on the Outta Love Again sound. So yeah, it was appropriate for the track that I've just played you. Now, whilst I absolutely adore this big brass block in here, it has a little bit too much zing, and it was actually kind of bleeding into the parts where I was just going bah! And it was going zzz, which is cool, but you know, I'm gonna change this back to the steel block, which is still in the case. The other thing that's happening is I don't have too much travel on the bar because the block is so thick and it's basically hitting the back of the cavity here. So another block will be really cool to use. I'll also take out the trem stopper because I do want the bridge to float. Just personalizing the guitar to my taste. Now, I commandeered this strap from one of my bags, which worked really well, but I did find this on Amazon and it has the right clips on it as well. So this is a pretty funky strap. This is actually a banjo strap, but I love the design and I think it goes pretty well with this guitar. The other thing that I'm going to try out is to give this a satin finish. While I love the matte finish and it is very much me, I want to see how it looks with a little bit of sheen on it. I think it'll look really good with a sheen on it. So I have a buffer and some polishing compound on its way to me, which should be here tomorrow, and then I'm going to get work basically making this a tiny bit shinier. Yeah, anyways, guys and girls, that is my new guitar. Yeah, this is such a great addition. It's going to go on the wall with all the rest of my EVH guitars. In fact, it's basically going to make an EVH guitar wall. I wonder how many more I can fit into there. Anyways, that's a story for another day. In the meantime, I am going to go and enjoy this some more. And by the way, a huge shout out and thank you to Chris Grace, who sold me this guitar. Thank you so much, dude. I absolutely love it, and it will be played to death in here, I promise. Have a great day, and I'll be back with another video really soon where inevitably I'll be playing this guitar. Yeah. All right, have a great day. See you later. Bye.